Young people are successful based on access, exposure, and opportunity. That's why this partnership is so important. This is just another opportunity in all the catalog of programs that we provide, golf being one, and we're appreciative of First Tee for giving our kids access to golf.
I waited way too long, to start golf. It was after college, and once I decided to retire from NCAA and athletics in that realm, I said that I got to take my skills to the middle school. And so that's where we started Life Coach Academy at Martin Luther King Middle School, and the first thing I wanted to do is introduce golf to the programs. The coaching and the standards that are applied to golf and the rules, our kids need that, and I don't have to tell you why. But this is a format where we can actually release our energy in a positive way and get things going and still be a part of the home, the school, and the community with continuous follow-up and engagement. That's what we do.
I'm gonna give you something to put in your pocket, put in your brain, run outside this court and contribute to the community. Stay with me now.
And exposing kids to golf, it helps us round children, and particularly those kids who would never have an opportunity to be out here at First Tee and Belmont Golf Course.
So golf is the avenue. We're talking about drinking water, bending over, picking up a golf ball. All of those things are a part of life. So golf, like football and the different sports, actually teach you valuable life lessons. But we don't want them to think that it's a rich man's sport or you got to be rich to play golf. No, you don't. You got to be focused. You got to be on a team. You got to want to do well and have good character. That's golf for us.
We've had the partnership in place for a long, long time, a few decades now, and we really made a big change in 2017 when we partnered with First Tee to redo this whole facility. It looks a lot different than it did in the spring of 2017 from when we opened it after the summer of 2017.
With the renovations of the par 3 course, with the expansion of the driving range, and with the renovations of the facilities, with the TrackMan, all the technology that we didn't have, we now have, which is absolutely an asset to the team. Kids today are into technology. Club head speed, spin. It's an asset to be able to have that available to them.
We need facilities for our student athletes to be the best they can be. So it's not all altruism, to say the least, but it's how VCU and different community partnerships, how are we impacting the community? And how are we providing places for people to be active and people to do the things they love to do? And I think VCU has prided itself throughout its history, and certainly throughout my time here, prided itself on being able to be that community enhancement project for a lot of people.
I grew up when I couldn't play golf on the golf course. I'm talking about, 50s or 60s, when I wasn't allowed to play on the golf course. But when I have and see a facility like this, where in fact kids are welcome, it makes me feel good in regard to that the time that I've invested hasn't gone in vain.
It's a sport that, it does not avail itself to certainly underserved populations across the world, like it does with the partnership that we have with First Tee and how we can impact the kids in our community. We have wonderful young men who are on our golf program, and they are filled with appreciation, but this just gives them a way for them to connect with the next generation of golfers. And a lot of them understand it like this is about growing the game.
For us, growing the community partnerships around Richmond was an integral part of what we wanted to do. I think sports in general brings people together, right? It could be something as small as tennis, pickleball, golf, soccer, and our focus is on families and kids, and it was a natural fit. Plus, with everything that First Tee is already doing in the community, it just made sense. It's anybody from older folks to young kids out there, to then professional soccer players. It's a cool blend. It's not exclusive to anybody.
I was amazed when I landed here back in 2016 with the Dominion Energy event at the philanthropic nature of the Richmond community. It's really terrific. I've managed events for the PGA Tour for over 20 years in probably 6 or 7 different cities. And there's none that's a close second to Richmond and the philanthropic nature of this community.
It's been unmatched, truthfully, the impact of the First Tee in the Richmond community. Unlike any chapter I've ever seen before, they have been so innovative and creative in everything that they do for this community to continue to build the game of golf, to continue to build great leaders. And I think that showcases through their alumni that we've had the pleasure of working with, through their staff that we love working with. The innovation is really what sparks, comes to mind when I think about what the First Tee does here in the Richmond community.
It's a great environment for folks to come out and to be able to play and to see what they can do or what they're capable of doing. Because a lot of times, some courses are not as welcoming, especially with juniors. And that's what you have to do. And the First Tee has been the epitome of developing and growing junior golfers.